It is October 18th, 2017. It's been 4 weeks and or 28 days since Hurricane Maria plowed over Puerto Rico with Category 5 winds, leaving horrible devastation throughout the island. This past week, the hot topic here has been power and power restoration. The power company, the local power company, has not been doing a very good job, putting up poles and distributing power. There are some areas in the metro area and some of the pockets around the island which has started to receive electrical power, but the percentage up comes and goes daily because malfunctions in the power generator plants and the power distribution system is really weak. So people are still relying on their power generators to power their homes and their businesses, and this, in my opinion, is causing a really bad environmental issue that I don't think nobody is talking about. Yesterday morning I got to, I was at a higher floor, an office building. I was looking around, and the contamination and the smog that you could see at the distance was like horrible. You could see plumes of smoke coming out of buildings. It's just so bad that, I've been complaining about this for the past couple weeks on my videos and also on social media. The smell of diesel and gasoline burning in the morning, it's so bad. But until the power authority company, Puerto Rico Power Authority Company, finally starts to electrify the grid and bring electricity to people, this is not gonna stop. Another hot topic that it's starting to take over the media is that since it's been 4 weeks since the hurricane started and people have been without power, electricity bills have started to get to the hands of people pertaining to the billing period of September. But September, since September 20th, nobody has had power. So pretty much 1/3 of the month, people had not been able to enjoy the power or the electricity service. But our power company does something really fishy with that. Instead of actually billing you for how much power you're using, they actually get the exact measurement every couple of months or every couple cycles, and the rest of them is just like an estimate of how much power you've been using. So people that have been started to get their bills for the month of September, which they didn't have power for 1/3 of the month, have been getting bills for the full usage month. And this is a big issue because one problem that we have here because of that estimation is that whether you use a lot of power or you use little power, they pretty much charge you whatever they want, because they have something called the fuel adjustment, which nobody really knows how it's calculated or what it is. However, people do know that that's one way of the power company screwing you. So if you use little power for, I don't know, a month or a billing cycle, then they jack up the price of that fuel adjustment. So your bill always is, more expensive than it should be. So people are now starting to get those bills, and it's becoming really ugly. I've been checking through social media, and yeah, it's pretty bad. Another thing is that since the power grid and the power generator plants are so weak and in such a bad shape, at first the power authority company have started to get offers from other power companies in the States to come here and help, and they've been denying, no, we can do it ourselves, and not hiring or not accepting the help from other outside companies to come here and restore the service. But apparently finally they got pressure from the people and from other parts of the government, which, by the way, the power authority company is part of the government, and finally they budged and they started receiving some shipments from a Florida company. I don't exactly know the name of it, which will be providing like 2 gas turbines that will produce around 60 megawatts each, and they will help power parts of the island that are currently without power.
Today marks the 1-month anniversary since Hurricane Maria charged through the Caribbean towards Puerto Rico, wiping out the island's power grid and much of its infrastructure. A company called APR Energy says it will have the lights humming in San Juan very quickly through its mobile power plants. The Army Corps of Engineers has hired the company to bring in 2 electricity-producing turbines. They must be huge turbines. APR Energy Chairman and CEO John Campion joins us now. John, it sounds like much-needed help for Puerto Rico. Your company provides these turbines. Are they already in place?
Yes, we've already placed them on the site in a place called Palo Seco, which is a power plant in San Juan.
Another cool thing that I saw yesterday was on my way to work, this power company from Florida called GEA, they had like a bunch of crews installing poles and putting power lines to replace the ones that fell or got blown away by the hurricane. And that's a big deal. I mean, I've seen a couple of trucks from the local power authority, but I've only seen them like driving around ever since the incident. I haven't actually seen them like repairing poles and laying down cables. But these guys from Florida, GEA, I mean, they had like a huge fleet of trucks putting up poles and connecting lines, and people have said, I saw them myself, but people have been saying that they've seen them all around the island connecting different parts of it to actually turn on power. I don't know when, because they haven't said when they will start generating power, but apparently it's gonna be a thing soon. So I'm crossing my fingers that hopefully we get power soon. Because another thing is that people that don't have power, and this is something I've never seen before, if you go to a local mall, like all the outlets that are available on the walls, on the columns, people have commandeered them, and they have installed power plugs and power strips in them, and everybody's hooking up and charging their devices and charging their computers, phones, gaming consoles, portable gaming consoles. And it's pretty funny to see the different, you know, solutions that people come up with to actually get their, you know, devices powered while there's no power in the island. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm currently working on a video that will actually show what's been happening during all this time in other parts of the island. So stay tuned for that, because so far you've only seen what's been happening here in the metro area, and I really want to show you what's been going on in other areas of the island that were really devastated by the hurricane. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing these weekly videos. I may change it up a little bit, but if you also want to keep up with my daily rants and daily things that happen here in the island, you can follow me on Twitter with at IZQRDO, or that's pronounced as Izquierdo, but whatever. I try to post things daily. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. Please share it so others know what's going on here in the island. And if you have any questions about our current situation, please leave a comment down below, and when I get connectivity and or power, I'll try to answer your questions and comments the best way that I can. Again, thank you for watching, and see you next week.